Hi, good morning, everybody. Hello. So I'm doing another reading. Um, I'm using the Waite Smith Centennial Tarot deck this morning. The card that was pulled was Seven of Wands. The other card that was pulled was the Queen of Swords. And then the other card that was pulled was Judgment. And then I'm using Mary, Queen of Angels, Watched Over. And then the other card from the Mary, Queen of Angels decks was Be Strong. And then I'm using Healing with the Angels, New Beginnings. And then Retreat. And then Builder from the Life Purpose card deck. So we'll start with the Seven of Wands. So it's a young man who's kind of batting away something or someone or people or that are trying to get at him with the other ones. It looks like he's on like a top of a hill or something or a crevice. So looks like he's in a combative mode. So this might be a situation where you're feeling attacked, or there might be a situation where it's difficult and it might set you back, but just know that you're always watched over. When you ask, the angels and divine beings, of course you have free will, but when you ask for help and guidance, they'll always be there for you. So definitely remember to ask if you're in a difficult situation for help. Mother Mary is a very gentle, beautiful energy, and she's always there for you, no matter whether you believe in and whether you're Christian or not. So she's a representation of the Divine Mother. The Queen of Swords, she is a wise woman. She knows how to balance her intellect and her heart and her emotional energy. She's very witty. So this situation may not need physical or like using anger. I know I know for myself, there's a person in my life who has been challenging me and definitely giving me lessons for patience. Words of anger and like yelling and screaming may not work. Using gentility, respectfulness, to really kind of handle the situation, with love and guidance, ask for guidance. And the situation, judgment, it's a coming together, with the situation when you use guidance from God and the divine, and you might have to have difficult situations, you might delve into emotional causes, you might just have to use your words in a calm way and express yourself, whatever it is that's bothering you, or you might need to, if it's not like a person in particular, or maybe it's just a situation that's difficult, there's a creative way, use your wise divine wisdom to allow a good outcome for this. So judgment is generally, a good outcome, or it could signify, the apocalypse or something. And the book is called The Last Judgment. So yeah, with all the craziness out there, with all the natural disasters, you see the people, working together and coming together to help each other. There's always that goodness that comes out of things, even though there are difficult lessons that we're learning, we're always going to come out strong. We're going to be stronger. We're going to learn those lessons, and we're going to incorporate them. So if we're able to incorporate the lessons that we're learning from our difficulties, allows us to move forward with new beginnings. There might be a new lesson that you have to learn, another lesson, because, healing comes with layers. We have different challenges in our lives. Once you've mastered one challenge, there's always going to become another challenge or opportunity to improve yourself. So whatever the challenge was here, and you've processed it, this could be a point of where maybe you have to use the sword to cut it away, or process it. You have a new beginning to start over and fresh. And you might need a little rest, a retreat. And it could very well be that you need to cut your ties to a certain person or a certain place. Maybe it's a work situation. Maybe it's a person that's just really abusive. Maybe, there's no way you can really work out the situation. And, there's that tough love for yourself and for the person where you just have to kind of cut the ties and go. And I know it totally sucks, but because especially if you really love the person, it's like, you don't know what to do. And it hurts, but that's when you have to be strong and let them go and let them learn their lessons, and it's a difficult thing to do. But sometimes it has to be done, for your sake and also for theirs too. So yeah, and retreat could also just be taking time for yourself, loving yourself, taking good care of yourself, eating good things, resting, meditating, praying, which leads to builder. Builder, let me see. So, yeah, so he's like really cut. He's a very physical shape. He's good shape. So, you might have to take the time to nourish yourself with good foods, eat more greens, do some strength, like actual physical strength training, make your body stronger. And our bodies are stronger, our mind and spirits are stronger. And the lessons learned from either the situation or the person will allow you to build a better life for yourself. There might be something good. There's something good coming that you'll be able to create. We're made in the image of God. So what does God do? He creates. So you are a creative person. You build. It might be something physically, something you're building, or maybe just building your self-confidence up, and building your self-esteem, and loving yourself more. There's a lot of things that that needs to be building, and lots of stuff that needs to be taking action on, even just for yourself. Take that step to love yourself. And I know it's hard sometimes, if you come from a bad situation, but there's always going to be that hope. It's one step at a time, one nail at a time, one board at a time. You're building yourself up, your family up, your community up, when you do what you feel is best. And sometimes, it sucks and it hurts having to, cut the ties to, you have to cut the ties to whatever the bad situation is, and letting it go, and hopefully incorporating it, and learning about it, and learning the lessons from it. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Have a great day. Thank you.